You're now rocking one-on-one with Raider Mystic KPOV 88.9.
One-on-one with Raider Mystic. Yay!
To me, there are three things we all should do every day. We do this every day of our life. You're going to have, what a wonderful, number one is laugh. You should laugh every day. Number two is think. You should spend some time in thought. And number three is you should have your emotions moved to tears. Could be happiness or joy. But think about it. If you laugh, you think, and you cry, that's a full day. That's a heck of a day. You do that 7 days a week, you're going to have something special.
Ugh. Good morning, Bend, Oregon, Central Oregon. Shout out Madras. Shout out Redmond. Shout out to the east side. Shout out to the west side. Shout out to the north side. Shout out to the south side. Sorry if you were deep in a meditative stance in the rainforest there. I know we had the sounds of the forest for the last all night long, I believe, like Lionel Richie. I was getting into it. Every now and then, though, I still heard a jet. Man, they're still out there. Can't get away from them. The earth is spinning, and we're still doing what we do. So good morning. This is One-on-One with Raider Mystic. I'm Raider Mystic, just waking up here on Saturday, April 22nd, 2023. 8:01 on the dial. Got some cool guests coming up here in a few minutes. A lot of things going on today in Bend, Oregon. Just want to kind of update you on the haps and some stuff that you could get into. You know it is Earth Day here in Bend, and you know that we like to celebrate Earth Day. Environmental Center doing all kinds of stuff. Parade is happening down 11 a.m. They gather down there 11:30 to 12. The parade goes through downtown, led by the Earth Guardians and Speak Thunder Barry. Costumes encouraged. No signs. No motorized vehicles. They're going to be gathering on Troy Field. Hear some stories. We also got a dance at 1 o'clock from the Azteca Dance Group. If I was here, I'd be going to that. I'll be out of town at that point. But go check out the Azteca Dance Group at 1 o'clock down there at Troy Field, just right across the street from our studio here. More action going on. It goes all the way until about 3 p.m. That looks like. And I also want to let you know about something real special. Breaking news is it's National Record Day here. We do have one record shop in downtown Bend, Smith Rock Records. When I was coming into the studio this morning, I saw a line of people going all the way down the alley, wrapped around the corner at Smith Rock Records. And I was like, what are they doing? What could be so exciting that there's a line of people? Ticketmaster, you do it online now. You don't get your tickets out at the front. I remember when I used to have to hang outside of G.I. Joe's here in Bend. People would camp out front to get tickets to Blazer games, camp out front to get tickets to Nirvana or whatever show, Metallica, Lollapalooza, all that stuff. But it was a line of people going around the corner, down the alley, and you know what they're there for? It's Record Day, and they're just releasing all kinds of new vinyl. In case you don't know, Record Day happens it happens once every year in April. It's supposed to be around the third Saturday of April. I'm learning all this information. And the record companies release a bunch of new vinyl, a ton of new vinyl. And Smith Rock Records is celebrating that and is opening up early. They just opened up 8 a.m., and so if you're interested in fresh new vinyl and special collector stuff, go join the crews that we're out there in the cold. I haven't seen anybody do anything like that since 1995, so that's pretty cool. I was excited to see that. I thought it maybe was tickets for a concert or something, but no, it's all about the music. All about the records, the vinyl records. So good on you guys for being into the art of music. And here I am into the art of music. I'm into the art of sports. I'm into the combination of music and sports. And we've been having a lot of good shows. I've had a guest every week since I can remember. Since Marty Lunan, former 4-year Duck, professional basketball player, was on our show here 2 weeks ago. I'd like to say congratulations. He just became the head coach for the varsity basketball team at Ridgeview High School. Didn't even leak anything like that. I don't think he knew, but he was just here 2 weeks ago. We talked basketball, his professional basketball career, and congratulations, Marty. You are now the head varsity coach at Ridgeview High School, so that's exciting. We'll look forward to checking out some of his games. And Little League season locally here is underway. Make sure you wear 5 layers. It's supposed to be warming up here. It's supposed to be about 75 degrees next week, just so you know. And it feels a lot more humid and a lot warmer out here now. But it's been cold. We were at a game 2 nights ago. The wind was blowing. The snow was falling. And it was ice cold. So kudos to those umpires. I know we got one guy right here from our station, the Fish, Mike Fish, is out there umping games, putting your time in, helping these kids out, doing all that. Just fresh in from Cabo San Lucas. Shout out to Mom out there. Hope you're enjoying the sun, using lots of suntan lotion and doing all of that. Watch out for the margaritas. You're probably hitting Margaritaville. But Mexico, great place to be right now. Hey, I want to give you guys a little update too. The station here is just launching the spring drive here, the Spring Pledge Drive 2023. And so at this point, we want to give you just a couple facts about the station. Just let you know how long it's been here. We've been here since about 2005. June 26, 2005, KPOV has been broadcasting for over 18 years. That's 18 years. And we don't get any funding from federal or state government. It's all powered by the people. And so, of course, KPOV depends on donations to help keep the station running. It looks like it costs about 23 hours. I mean, excuse me. It doesn't cost time. I will tell you that. Time is timeless. Money's money. But $23 an hour is about how much it costs to run this station. So we are accepting donations for our Spring Pledge Drive. You can go to the website, kpov.org, and right when you get there, there's a button on the top that pops up for a donation, and gladly make that donation, whatever you can donate, whether it's $1, whether it's $10, or whether it's $200 million. We will gladly accept it and appreciate it, because everything matters. So, in today's episode of One on One, I'm going to be bringing on a die-hard Sacramento Kings fan all the way down from the Bay Area. We're going to be bringing a die-hard LA Laker fan all the way down from the LA area, Long Beach. And we're also going to be bringing a diehard Denver Nugget fan all the way from originally Denver, but in your area. So we're going to have a little NBA roundtable. I'm going to call these guys up. We're going to be live on the radio with all of them. One's a rapper, one's a DJ, and one's a great guy and an activist. And first, before I segue and get these guys on the phone, I wanted to talk a little bit about this LSU girls team that won the championship. You know, there was a lot of stuff going around. You know, Angel Reese was making a bunch of news for all the trash talk, and is that okay? Can she do that? Blah 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 blah. Not interested in that right now myself, but that's already been talked about. But we got this freshman on the LSU ladies squad, Flau'jae Johnson. Flau'jae Johnson, 19 years old. You might have heard of her, or you might have seen her on America's Got Talent when she was 14 years old. That was about 5 years ago. Girl jumped up, did a rap about her dad passing away, getting murdered. And it was real touching. Simon loved it, you know, which is hard to do sometimes. You know, if you watch that show, sometimes Simon's not really into it. He's got a little bit of attitude sometimes. But they were loving it. And she made it a few rounds on AGT. And I vividly remember that performance. I was watching it. I'm not a huge fan of any series, but you know, if I'm going to watch a little TV, I'll watch a little AGT. I like to see people with skills doing cool, unique stuff, singing, rapping, you know, swinging upside down on a 5-story trapeze set, whatever it is. And she was killing it. So I remember that. Fast forward to LSU in the championship, and this name starts popping up again, and I'm like, no way is this that same girl that was like 14 on AGT rapping. And it is. So Flau'jae Johnson, freshman on the LSU girls squad that just won the national championship, is a phenomenal musician. Phenomenal. She rips it up. And so I'm going to get my boys on the phone right now. And what I'm going to do is share with you a track of hers while I line everybody up, and let you get to know a little bit of her music, because so her dad was shot. She never got to meet him. He was a rapper. She became a rapper and an ultimate basketball player too. So this crossover that constantly comes up in my life, and you'll see it throughout music and sports, is the sports music connection. And that's what I try to bring up on this show also, is how deep that is. I mean, music is life, and sports is life for us. So shout out Flau'jae for being an awesome person. Here's a little track, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with the boys on the line.
Six element. I would've never gave my all if you gon' give up on me. I got folks behind the walls, they dependent on me. And now you won't answer my call, got me feeling lonely. But I don't ever feel alone when you be feeling on me. I can't wait, now I gotta heal a heart that I ain't breaking. I fight demons in the dark that I can't face. And you try to tear me apart, but I can't break, no I can't break, yeah. I would've never gave my all if you gon' give up on me. I got folks behind the walls, they dependent on me. And now you won't answer my call, got me feeling lonely. But I don't ever feel alone when you be feeling on me. I can't wait, now I gotta heal a heart that I ain't breaking. I fight demons in the dark that I can't face. And you try to tear me apart, but I can't break, no I can't break, yeah. And you betrayed me and it hurt, cause I give you my last. But I can't let it slide no more, no I can't give you a pass. Tryna run away from my problems in a beam I crack. Swear to God that you a drug, you got me feeling like that. And getting money temporarily take the pain away. It been storming bad, so I hope it barely rain today. I just hit the gas and hope my situations fade away. And I rock this chain for all my partners, they done chained away. And I fight these battles by myself, so yeah I feel alone. And you didn't care about how I felt, and now my feelings gone. Man, I couldn't ask no one for help, I put it in a song. And this house was broken, so I left and never been a home. I know you mistreated, but I needed you, my ecstasy. And no, I can't eat and I can't sleep if you not next to me. But I really need it and I mean it, not just sexually. I love you for them reasons, all them secrets you had kept from me. Let you know I was there for you, probably the only one that ever really cared for you. That was rare for you, I promise that I'd be there for you. And I ain't never left your side cause I was scared for you. And never ever tell them things that I shared with you. I'm trying to search for something new that don't compare to you. And I hate to tell you the truth, I was prepared for you. Never fair with you, I be well with you. I was paired with you, now I'm dead to you, damn. I would've never gave my all if you gon' give up on me. I got folks behind the walls, they dependent on me. And now you won't answer my call, got me feeling lonely. But I don't ever feel alone when you be feeling on me. I can't wait, now I gotta heal a heart that I ain't breaking. I fight demons in the dark that I can't face. And you try to tear me apart, but I can't break, no I can't break, yeah. I would've never gave my all if you gon' give up on me. I got folks behind the walls, they dependent on me. And now you won't answer my call, got me feeling lonely. But I don't ever feel alone when you be feeling on me. I can't wait, now I gotta heal a heart that I ain't breaking. I fight demons in the dark that I can't face. And you try to tear me apart, but I can't break, no I can't break, yeah. I see my grandma in that casket, I can look at it. And I'm really full of some trauma, I just look at it. This is that day I made a promise, I won't look back. I just had to change my point of view and how I look at it. I see my grandma in that casket, I can look at it. And I'm really full of some trauma, I just look at it. It's since that day I made a promise, I won't look back. Keep fighting when you low, cause everybody got a demon. I don't ever judge a soul, cause everybody got a reason. One day you gon' be chose, cause everybody got a season. The world is turning cold, like everybody's so anemic. I was depressed all by myself, ain't had no way to go. Knew I just had to keep on pushing slow like radio. They recognize me by my voice, I'm on the radio. Think they finna sink the boat, no I can't say no more, can't play no more. Crazy how them tables turn, man, I just look at it. When they call my phone asking for money, I don't look at it. And my mama really superwoman, now that I look at it. I remember we ain't had no money, now I look past it. You just gotta change your point of view and how you look at it. I see my grandma in that casket, I can look at it. And I'm really full of some trauma, I just look at it. It's since that day I made a promise, I won't look back. I just had to change my point of view and how I look at it. I see my grandma in that casket, I can look at it. And I'm really full of some trauma, I just look at it. It's since that day I made a promise, I won't look back. And I made a promise I would win so I'm still grinding. I hope you looking down at me, I hope you still smiling. I'ma give my mama everything because she still riding. Know that we gon' catch them when they see us, so they still hiding. They don't know I play for keeps. I just rode the J for ski. Still gon' rep that H to B. In the hood, it's safe to me. If I fall, who's saving me? I just know how to hate or be. On the low, they afraid of me. Always afraid what they can't see. Ain't got no time for no distraction, got a family to feed. Who gon' take care of my brother, something happen to me? And you gotta cut a check, I'm never rapping for free. They used to say I couldn't do it, now they clapping for me. You just gotta change your point of view and how you look at it. I see my grandma in that casket, I can look at it. And I'm really full of some trauma, I just look at it. And since that day I made a promise, I won't look at it. I just had to change my point of view and how I look at it. I see my grandma in that casket, I can look at it. And I'm really full of some trauma, I just look at it. And since that day I made a promise, I won't look back. And I just look at it. I see my grandma in that casket, I can look at it. I can look at it. I see my grandma in that casket. No, I can look. You gotta change your point of view and how you look at it. I see my grandma in that casket, I could look at it.
All right, check. 1 2 1 2. Raider Mystic 1-on-1. We got. Are you guys out there? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
1 2. What is this? So we got a couple different boys here on the line. I'd like to say, what's up? We got Brandon Dawkins representing the Sacramento Kings. What's up, Brandon?
Oh, boy, what's happening? What's happening? What's up, Brandon? What's happening? Like the beam. Like the beam.
Light the beam. Light the beam.
Yes.
So let's start with that. So they brought the beam for the first time this season, right?
Yeah.
And not seeing a lot of Sacramento Kings games myself because I'm a diehard Trailblazer, even though I'm just down the street. I didn't really know too much about this beam. So every time the Kings win a game, they have somebody go over and hit the button like they're hitting like the sending you to the next level.
Yeah.
And then and the whole stadium has a lighting deal on the outside that says light the beam, and then a laser shoots up into space.
Yeah. Wow. That's what we do.
For the future.
Hey, but what was dope is how that came about was that the owner, Vivek Ranadive, he was like, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to try something new. I want to try something innovative. So what we want to do, we want to put purple lights on the roof of the stadium. And then somebody came up with the idea, what about a beam that shoot up in the sky? Mm-hmm. So what they did was like that they put like these 6 strong lights together that's on the roof of the Golden One Center. And then every time we win a game, one of the players come through, it probably is most likely the person who lights the beam, who hits the button, it's the defensive player of the game.
Ooh,
and
defense.
They run over and they light the beam, and then that's when everything go up from there. So it's pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? And actually, it was Vivek's idea, and then Mike Brown signed off on it, was like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So y'all been lit all year.
Yeah, we've been lit all year.
Yeah, that's fun.
Pretty remarkable.
I like it. And then I was looking a little more into it, and I was like, I know that on the Herd show they were talking about, it's probably using too much energy. And upon my further research, I find that Sacramento's stadium there actually is mostly run off of solar energy.
Yes. I mean, look, we're the state capital, Sacramento. Mind you, I'm not from Sacramento. I live in the middle between Sacramento and San Francisco. I'm right here in Antioch, California. You feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? It's like the state capital, you feel me? What they trying to do up there is like they trying to do like all solar power, you know what I'm saying? All clean, renewable energy and stuff like that. So the entire stadium, you feel me? When it was built, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, we ain't even been open that long. This is like probably like our third season in the house. You feel me? So yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? All like renewable energy, you know what I'm saying? It's not sucking up a whole bunch of stuff, you feel me? Yep. And the beam is just like cool because it's not impacting like, you know, FAA airwaves, anything like that, you know what I mean? I saw planes can still fly through.
They won't get zapped. Yeah.
Right.
I saw
that had like this dope Star Wars themes to it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? There's certain games where it's like every fan that comes in attendance, you feel me, get like a little purple lightsaber.
So yeah, I saw that they had to get approval from the FAA to make it happen, and they did. And so every time I saw that they know that when Sacramento wins the game, that beam's shooting up, so everybody just know, you know, they're prepped already. Because there's so many wins.
Yeah. But what it really did, though, it just brought like a different energy to the Sacramento Kings because we've been losing for so long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The last playoff game we won was back in 2003. So you feel me? Now it's like 2023. And it's like, it just brought like a whole new energy. Mike Brown, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, we started off like 0-9 before we started winning a lot of games this season. So, you know.
And Mike Brown's a good coach.
Dang, you guys started 0-9 to start?
We started 0-9. And then, you know what I'm saying, Mike Brown was like, look, we about to change the culture. We about to change the philosophy of this team. And everybody got to buy in. And if you can't buy in, we don't want you here. Yeah. So everybody bought in. Fox, you know, kind of, you know, led the charge and Sabonis, and then everybody just came in and was like, nah, you know, we gonna win this year. And that's exactly what happened. And then in the summer league, this one little Asian dude, I remember the Warriors was playing the Kings, and his video went viral because he was like, we winning 40 games this year. This is way before the regular season even started. And now he didn't go viral because we didn't win past 40 games.
Yeah, I know the Trailblazers started out at 9-0 or something like that.
Yeah.
We started all at 2-10.
The Lakers 2-10.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How did
you don't want to know if the Nuggets?
How did the Nuggets start out there, DJ SavTrav?
I mean, we're not doing too bad, man. We've only been in first place, you know, like 105 games or days of the season. I mean,
that's all.
That's all. You know, just kind of leading the league in that category. So, you know, we're doing all right.
All that pressure,
man. Nah, ain't no pressure, man.
All that pressure.
Ain't no pressure. Actually, there's a little pressure, man. I'm still. My feelings are still hurt from the bubble.
The bubble.
The bubble.
Hey, mine. I love the bubble. What do you mean?
You do. I know you do.
Oh, okay. I was just saying.
Hey, Travis,
And bubbles are cool.
Can you speak a little closer to the phone when you're talking?
Absolutely. How's that?
Thank you. That's better. So the bubble. In the bubble, the Blazers and the Lakers had a showdown. I thought we were going to make a comeback, but yeah, it didn't happen.
No comment?
No comment. No comment.
I'm not my friend.
I don't know if you guys...
Being here in Portland, I mean, not Portland, but down the highway, Portland, Corvallis, man, I have to walk out my door and see all this black and red, Trailblazer this, Trailblazer that, people waving bye-byes and stuff, man. So, you know, but this is the season, man. This is the season where that team from the Mile High City, from the Pump Some Air and everybody just bring home that ring, man. I feel it. Y'all feel it too, man. You just don't want to admit it.
No, your center is incredible, man. Both y'all center. Sabonis is good too, but that guy over there, man, Denver is, unreal.
Yeah.
Joke ain't no joke.
No joke.
No joke, man. Euro step you 3 or 4 times and then just kind of roll it in behind his head.
Shoot.
It's not traveling because it's a Euro step. Hey, I wanna bring up. I don't know if you guys have heard this rapper, the female from the LSU. Female championship, Flage.
Yeah. Hey, she dope. I like her.
I mean, seriously, got lyrics too, man.
Young energy. Shout out to her pops. Rest in peace, Camouflage. You feel me? Savannah, Georgia. Yeah.
Yep.
He was dope.
So when I was calling you guys on the line, I was playing a couple of her songs, and super talented. If you don't know, go check her out. A baller, a freshman, LSU champion, was a champion. She made it on America Got Talent back when she was 14. Doing big things.
That's the girl with the orange hair?
No. She's a guard, right? She's a little point guard.
Yeah, little point guard now. She was on Jermaine Dupri's The Rap Game. You feel me? And she went through that competition, and she was dope there. But she didn't win that one. I think she came in like second or something. And then she ended up hopping on America's Got Talent. You feel me? And won that. But like I said, she been rapping for so long, and she was just like, I'm just trying to carry the torch for my daddy. Because her pop's Camouflage is real big down there in Savannah, Georgia. And then he got killed right before she was born. So she ain't never got to meet him. You feel me? But, she's hella lyrical, though. Hella dope. And she a baller.
She got a chance to be one of the best female rappers.
And she keep it up. All those women that's playing for LSU right now, every single one of them is going to get a WNBA contract. Guaranteed.
She seems kind of classy too, I don't know. I ain't mad at the women who make rap and all that, freaky stuff, But class is good too.
Yeah.
And lyrics, Good.
Yeah, real stuff. Yeah, she kind of reminded me a little bit. I'm not going to say DeBrat, but I just did. But
Foxy Brown wasn't real. Foxy Brown was tight.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the Kings for a second. And
the St. Louis Kings? I mean, the Kansas City Kings? Let's go back.
You said it's been about 20 years or so?
It's been about 20 years.
20 years. So the excitement in that arena, too, is off the chain. When with this Light the Beam thing, does the crowd chant that at the end of the game at all?
They chant it all throughout the game.
Let me hear it.
All throughout the game, after the game, because the Golden One Arena is like it's like, situated kind of like, like right in the middle of the street, it seems like. So, if you like driving past it and like, just not paying attention, you will never know that you passed it up. You feel me? But after the game, especially after a win, everybody come out from the stadium and congregate in that one big middle space. You know what I'm saying? And they chanting, light the beam, light the beam.
Wow,
and it's just like, it just brings so much excitement out there to Sacramento.
That was a good idea, dude.
Yeah.
Period.
Well, it doesn't surprise me, though, where you guys are located. They're right there in the valley. I think Google's out there and all these smart people are
they, you know what I'm saying, like closer to where the 49ers play, Google and all of them. So none of that up there in like Sacramento, really. But you know what I'm saying? But it's just like dope energy. And mind you, you feel me? It's like it's so much excitement up there because we ain't running so long, and Sacramento been through a lot. Feel me? So.
And Brandon, I wanna just kind of give you a shout and a chance too. I see you out there on a work level, doing some stuff, trying to help help people get better wages, stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm a labor organizer. You know what I'm saying? So, what I do is like, I'm like, organizing, non-union shops to become union so they can stand on their own 2 feet, fight for better wages and health care. You feel me? So, it's rewarding work. You feel me? So,
yeah,
that's what I do.
So shout out for that.
Yeah.
I seen you out. I see you at all these union meetings and doing a lot of stuff trying to help people out. So that's a positive thing.
Right on, brother. I appreciate you, man. I'm everywhere like air. You feel me?
I'm going to use that the rest of my life. Everywhere like air.
Everywhere like air.
All right. So today we got the 76ers and the Brooklyn Nets. You guys kind of know which way this is going?
Embiid is hurt, man.
Embiid's out.
Ooh, they got a chance. So you're saying there's a chance?
They're not going to play him. Let him rest. He got 3-0 lead.
But Brooklyn is, like I heard, they're playing with house money. It's just kind of like the leftover squad from the breakup of the super team that never really happened.
Well, the guy they got from Phoenix is balling out. I forgot Cam, what's his name?
Yeah, Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges.
Like, that's surprised. I never thought he'd.
And then the Curry nobody never talks about up there balling too.
Yeah, is he a cousin or something?
Brother.
That's his little brother.
That's Steph's brother.
People forget Seth Curry raw. I remember when he played for the Kings, I was like, damn, we should have kept him.
But he got a cousin too.
Seth Curry, not to be confused with Steph Curry.
It's another cousin in playing in the playoffs. I forgot on what team.
Hey, man, Lee played for the Suns. That's they brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law, okay.
Yes. He married Steph Curry's little sister.
Okay, that's what it is. He can shoot too.
Brother-in-law. All right.
He must have got married in the family, then you just could shoot after that automatically.
So,
but they all related to Doc Rivers though.
So speaking, so I think we all agree that Philly is probably going to take down Brooklyn, right?
I mean, I don't know because with Embiid hurt, I don't know how good Philly gonna do. Like this, like the series just changed.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out today. We'll find out this morning.
Embiid played, then he can get a little rest because he'd be so early that you get a 4-0. Get some time to rest.
So that tip-off is this morning at 10. And then after that, we got the Suns and the Clippers.
The Flippers. Forget my language. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm going to go with the Clippers on this just because I don't like Kevin Durant.
I'm in the same boat. There, Brandon. Man, I gotta go ahead. I like the Clips.
I'm going with Phoenix because Booker remind me of Kobe, the closest.
I'm going with the real LA team, Clippers.
Okay, man.
The only real LA team. I wouldn't take it that far, but
the only ring the Clippers got is on their belly. So you don't want to mess with that.
No, I'm just throwing it out there real quick.
We missed the T over here. We got 17. We blinged out.
So that should be a pretty good series. That could go the whole 7 on that one.
It could. Westbrook is impressive, man. I tell you that much.
Westbrook
being so bad for the Lakers, what I mean?
The other night he was like 2 for 20.
But he hustled.
He literally was 2 for 20, and he helped win the game, right?
That hustle play right there at the end.
Yep, that hustle play. So yeah, he's still balling. He's still running. That shot's never looking good, man. But he's.
When you lose Kawhi and George, and you still could be a little competitive. That's a good team, good coach, everything.
I do like that he has the personality to keep trying.
Yeah.
He know how to play hard. That's what he do know how to do.
And then after that, we got Milwaukee and Miami. Where are we with that? We got
Milwaukee blew him out without Giannis the other day.
Giannis is. I'm not sure if Giannis is going to play today.
I don't think he is. I don't think he needs to play.
Ooh, but yet from Miami they got Heroes out, Jovic's out, Larry might be out.
Butler did a little too much trolling on him.
Yeah. And then for prime time tonight,
you know who
is the Memphis Grizzlies versus your Los Angeles Lakers.
Can you hear?
And
Robert Ory. I'm sorry. I didn't say that to you, sir.
Half of the Lakers are a game time decision. That's real. That's real.
Everybody's soaking in the tub over there.
Man.
Yeah. So yeah, you got Anthony Davis. It all says may not play here on the today's spread.
Man, go on and bubble wrap Anthony Davis one time.
Bubble wrap, dog. Every time he fall, that popping gonna be going on. They gonna take his shooting.
But Schroeder's really been helping him out quite a bit. It's funny to see, LeBron and try to sometimes think he still has enough gas to shoot like a super deep three and it doesn't quite hit the rim.
LeBron trying to stay in the league. LeBron trying to stay in the league long enough for his son to get in the NBA so they can both play on the same team. Then they're going to do it for a year and then he going to sit down.
You think that's the only reason he's still playing?
I think that's the only reason he's still playing.
That's probably a fair assessment there.
I think so.
And then they're gonna try to get Draymond Green to play with him.
Oh man,
he gonna just protect him. Like anybody says something to Brownies, crack you in the head. Think I'm gonna stomp you.
So yeah. Let's talk about it for a second. What?
Justin LeBron talk about that? Or?
Yeah, let's talk about that Sabonis versus Draymond Green. Do you agree?
I saw how Sabonis grabbed his leg. That was cool, but then at the same time, Draymond didn't have to step on him like that. You feel me? And Draymond, he's a repeat offender. Like, I didn't see him kick, Steven Adams in the nuts. I didn't see Draymond do all kind of stuff. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, it's about time he gets suspended.
Hey, I got to remind you guys too, we're live radio, so just make sure to try to keep the language as clean as you can.
Yeah.
So Sabonis grabbed his leg.
Yep.
And then he felt threatened or something. So he jumped on him and hopped up.
Look, I think like the heat of the battle, I'm sweating, I got adrenaline, and plus I don't like you. Yeah, I'm gonna stomp you too for grabbing my leg.
Yeah.
If I liked you, I might just step on you.
But yeah, I would rather just suspend Green for yelling at the crowd.
Oh yeah, well that's who he is.
That's his nature. That's who he is. Yeah, he's the hype guy.
Energy.
He just yells.
I mean, he did that just to fire up the crowd, and there was a lot of Warrior fans in attendance that night too in Sacramento. So he just did that to fire up the crowd, but then also to tick the Sacramento crowd off too.
Yeah. And was that the same night that E40 got kicked out, or was that a different game?
I think that was the same night.
My Weebles got kicked out?
Yeah, Earl got kicked out the game.
Yeah. So,
this lady was like that he was standing up for too long, and she reported to security, and security kicked him out. So, of course, Earl 40 gonna argue back because he didn't do nothing. Like this, every other sport event, when you down there on the front row, you pay good money for them seats, you gonna stand up, But
well,
she
you want to stand up. Yeah, and that's a sports issue that I personally have, and I know we probably all share the same view on that, is where you get a good seat and you're down there I mean, you probably don't get to have that seat very often, or if ever, or maybe it's the one chance you paid money to get that seat, and you got these people that might be loaded, and they keep telling you to sit down.
The new Jordans and everything.
They keep telling you to sit down.
Nothing, but we get all that. We get that all the time, Mystic and I.
Yep.
It's your big butt down. It's like what?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a constant issue that comes up at sporting events where people down in front. But hey, these people, this might be the only game they came to. They want to have a good time and enjoy themselves. And if you can't see, you got to stand up.
And the cold part is when Earl got kicked out, it was in Sacramento. Now, us real Kings fans, we got a lot of love for 40. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a misunderstanding. I think, that lady who got him kicked out was trying to flex her privilege a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing who he was. Mm-hmm. And the security guard actually should have known better. You know what I'm saying? That's like kicking Jay-Z out of a game. You know what I'm saying? You just don't, Spike Lee. You just don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Out of Brooklyn.
I want to know if the DJ played "Tell Me When to Go." Tell me when to go.
But what was dope though? E40 released a new video called Front Row 40 the day after.
Let me know.
Oh, and the internet, they're searching for that lady name.
Yeah.
So in case anybody that's listening doesn't know, we're talking about E40, a rapper from the Bay Area, of a very famous, well-known rapper that was removed from the playoff game. All these things keep building in these playoffs, and all kinds of stuff keeps, you never know what's going to happen because the intensity is high. So,
but then when E40 showed up at the Warrior game the other night in San Francisco, they gave him the biggest round of applause, standing ovation, and
make him feel good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, he's well loved. He's well loved in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? In Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? We got love for 40 Water. This is an unfortunate incident.
I mean, lucky Spice One wasn't up there. He'd have took one the whole mess.
Spice One probably went to jail that night.
He went to jail, boy.
So we got the Cavaliers, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Knicks. The Cavs are actually doing all right, but
the Cavs is doing cool.
Who's
point guard?
Who's going to win this series?
I got the Knicks.
Yeah.
That point guard who Dallas let go, Brunson, right? That's his name.
Mm-hmm.
It's no joke, dude. It's no joke.
So
you see where the Mavericks are.
I think I got the Knicks in this one, but I'm not sure.
I mean, you got big time basketball back on Broadway, baby. So I got the Knicks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to see
the Knicks too, and D Rose. He ain't got to be bubble wrap no more.
It's nice.
Spike Lee is happy.
Yeah, Spike Lee happy.
He been there long like Billy Crystal at the Clipper game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
He's in a wheelchair now. He's fighting. So yeah, I like the Knicks in that one.
All right, and then we got the Hawks. Look, the Hawks beat the Celtics last night.
What? Man, if they just would have beat them the earlier game, because I put money on that. I was in Vegas when that game was going on, and I was like, "Yeah, Atlanta about to beat the Celtics," and Atlanta ended up getting smacked that night. I lost.
Yeah, and the Hawks are holding home court so far, so we'll see about that.
Oh, check that out.
But Tatum's gonna light up. I mean, Tatum's St. Louis. He's street. He's gonna light up, man. It's not gonna happen.
Crazy thing about this Hawks matchup, because I mean, rumor is that they gonna trade Trae Young after the season. So I don't know if he caught wind of that beforehand. It was just like, man, I'm not gonna even play no more. I'm just gonna give up.
That's how he's playing, huh?
So I'm gonna go one guy at a time here, and I'll go with Brandon first. Who wins the NBA championship this year?
Come on, man. Sacramento Kings, we hungry. We hungry. The King team, baby, we hungry.
You know, I'll give you my view here in just a second. And then DJ SavTrav, who's going to win the championship?
So it's been a while since Denver has even smelt the championship. It's 0. So I can't go with anybody other than the Denver Nuggets, and you heard it here first. Denver Nuggets win their first championship. They will beat Boston. They're going to beat Boston.
A lot of firsts.
Yeah.
And Mr. Greenleaf, who do you got? Do you think the Lakers can really go that far? Or who do you think will get
I thought they could get to the Western Conference. I thought they'd get to the Western Conference at least. But now I'm watching like these injuries happening, you know, and KD don't look the same. And we can keep our duct tape tight on Anthony Davis, and we can go and win it all.
Yeah, I didn't think they. I was kind of got them in the play-in game, man. But
Pelinka made. I mean, who does that? Just makes a whole nother team in the middle of the year and turn around and win.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
We've been trying to do that in Portland for the last 20, so it hasn't worked.
Yeah, it kind of work here, and I'm looking at it, and I'm impressed. You know, they got shooters, they got a little defense. We always just need AD to stay healthy and aggressive. If that goes away, we go away real fast.
So we got the Lakers. For it.
Speaking of Portland, well, boy, Brookfield Dame, where he gonna go?
To the Lakers.
You think so?
Yeah, he's going to the Lakers, man.
And he's
LeBron love him.
He loves
always picking first in the All-Star game.
Man, he wants to stay faithful to his hometown.
But your franchise are going to be faithful to him for being faithful, because then you let him go try to win a ring. I don't know if Portland going to do it.
They should have worked on building around him.
Well,
I think they tried it.
If we got Damian, Anthony Simons, Shaden Sharp, and we got Nurkic, but we just need a little bit more. Jeremy Grant came over. Like those guys, if they're all healthy together, it's a pretty solid unit.
A good squad, dude. That's crazy.
But they haven't been all healthy together either. So, you know, it's all about.
Can I say something about that? Like, you feel like it's like players are not being as more healthy as like in the past these days? Something in the water?
Yeah, they're taking a little more of a break, you know, and they're getting
that low management stuff.
Teams are getting in trouble for it too, you know.
The Dallas Mavs just got fined for low management.
Yeah, they got fined it was a big amount for sitting
for us,
Kyrie, and on an important game. So yeah, they're getting more serious about finding teams and stuff like that for not playing players and etc.
But you know, the way the NBA is shaped, the way that the players is made right now, you know what I'm saying, can't nobody play like an 82 game season like that, you know. Like Kobe was like one of the last to do it. You know.
Why do you think that? It seems like it's less physical because of the change of rules.
Seemed like it was more physical back in the day.
Yeah,
and then that's when you have players go the distance. But now it's like,
they said John Stockton and Karl Malone played like 9 seasons of 82 games.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, as far as physicality goes, they were. It seemed that they were playing a lot harder too.
A lot harder.
As far as the fouls, the non-fouls that were just
the flagrant foul, Bill Laimbeer and all of them beating up everybody.
I pulled up a video of Maurice Lucas from the Trailblazers in a street fight. They were jumping around with their fists, you know. So yeah, different time. But hey guys, I want to thank you guys for coming on the show today. Gonna have to disconnect here in just a second and exit out and say my last few things. So thank you to Brandon Dawkins representing the SACTOWN Kings. Thank you for coming on, Mr. Greenleaf from 4Dub for touching down on Los Angeles Lakers, and DJ SavTrav representing the Denver Nuggets.
What's that noise in the background? I heard something strange.
All right, you guys want to do the light the beam chant?
Yeah,
Light the beam.
Y'all fly. You got that.
Thanks for joining me today, and I'll talk to you guys soon, okay?
All right, bro.
All right.
All right.
Peace out, guys. Light the beam. Light the beam.
Light.
All right. Well, had a few diehards right there on the phone with us. Thanks for hanging with us, chatting about basketball and the current state of the playoffs. These guys are true OGs on it. They've been in the game for a long time and have known them all for a while. Had a few other guys, too. We were going to try to swoop up from Memphis. But they were busy at the Memphis Festival today. And I just got, what do we got going on here? Let me pull this up. In case you don't know, it is the Spring Pledge Drive 2023. Breaking news. Spring Pledge Drive 2023. Listener contributions are the largest and most important source of funding at KPOV. The largest and most important source of funding is listener contributions. And that KPOV sustaining donors contribute over 13% of overall fundraising. So right now, if you got the chance to help out with a few dollars, if you go to kpov.org, you have the ability to hit that donate button and you can help the station. All kinds of cool stuff powered by the people. Radio for the people. I appreciate having this show, getting to talk to sports addicts all over the place. Last week, we had Goodman on. She is a BMX superstar, won all kinds of championships straight from Bend, Oregon. Previous week, we had Marty Lunan on, professional baller, and now current Ridgeview high school coach, just added to the squad as of this week. Headline news in the Redmond area. He went to Redmond High School, has a bunch of records with Redmond High School, but he's over at Ridgeview, so that's good. That's good. Kudos to him for holding it down and keeping that level of professionalism, that level of high level of play of basketball. A lot of sports going on right now. I know I got a son in Portland, Oregon, playing today, travel soccer. Got a son over in Corvallis playing travel basketball. So, busy day. I'm about to head for the hills, drive across, go catch some of these games. I appreciate you listening. One on One Nation. And did you know KPOV volunteers donate 22,000 hours a year? 22,000 hours. That is a lot of time for a lot of rhyme. You know what I'm saying? So keep listening. You know, we got the Cosmic Community coming up next. A show breaking down the astrology, the astrological cycles of the planets. And, you know, you might reconsider thinking about it if you never listened. This stuff is real. We got planets spinning around the universe, aligning in different formations. I also heard there was a big thing going on out east of town. If you don't know about the Blazers and Lasers, look that thing up. They're having a big electronic music fest out in the desert. Indubios played last night. Hope you all have a great day.